Yo, what's good, boys? Literally just jumped on the charts to go over price action today. Already found a perfect example of Model 1 and Model 2 combined. I can't lie, I kind of like Model 2, but when you use SMT as well, then it's pretty much all models. I don't really look at Model 3, to be honest. Model 1 and 2 are the best. Um, So I normally just use Model 2, but I've been trying to implement SMT. This is the most obvious example I've found on it so far, and it's live price action, which means it's happened today. So let's go over it. So let me zoom this out. I'm going to make this really small so you can see both charts. Now, we look to our right, this is DXY. We look to our left, this is EUR USD. Do you notice any differences between these two charts? I'll give you like 5 seconds because whilst you're thinking, I'm going to promote the Telegram, which is currently quite active. So I've got two channels. I've got Franchise Speaks, and it's where I can broadcast, and I've got the franchise conference room in here, which is pretty much like the Discord conference room, but just on Telegram, because personally I feel like Telegram's a bit nicer. Um, 2 secs. Telegram's a bit nicer, to be honest. It's quite a clean messaging app, but now you've had a while to see the differences, I would like to divert your eyes over to Asia Low. Now, what do we know about session liquidity? Gives you a little bit of time to think. Session liquidity is very powerful because there's a lot of resting orders. Everyone that went long would have their stops below the Asian low. Everyone that went short down here would have the stops above the Asian high. So when we come into contact with either one of them, there's a big chance that the market will sweep that liquidity and go in the opposite direction. That doesn't happen all the time, so please don't quote me if you take a trade. It doesn't happen like that. However, the majority of the time, it will take liquidity from sessions and move up. Even if it takes this one, takes that, and dumps. Even if it takes this, does whatever, and then dumps, it still took liquidity. It just depends how powerful it is. And with this example, you got relatively equal lows resting below. It didn't sweep this one, took Asian low. But yeah, so another thing, what differences can you see about this chart? So we've known that Asia low is here. Obviously that's Asia low, that's Asia high, that's Asia high. That looks similar. How about price being up here and price being down here? Does that not look quite similar? Now, for a lot of you guys, you already know what this is. So, yeah. However, DXY and EU are inversely correlated. So if EU moves up, DXY moves down. Reason being, US dollar index, what are we trading? Euro against the US dollar. The US dollar is weak. Everything against the US dollar is going to be strong because it's trading against it. So, finally get on to the bit that you probably want to know. How could you have taken a trade? Obviously, we'd have known we took Asia low. We already know we took Asia low, so we have got a chance of moving up. What other confidences can we use? Now, obviously, if you trade turtle soup, your eyes will be directed straight for this level. because that would be our change in state of delivery. For those that are just learning it, it's if you're bearish and you want to go bullish, it's the bearish leg down before getting to a key level. And if you're bullish, it's the bullish leg up that you need to mark for it to close. So we've marked our change in state of delivery. Let's just pretend that we're here now. So we've marked this and go, cool, if we close above this, we can use it as a change in state of delivery. However, what other confluences can we have? So we can see EU takes Asia low, which means if we're inversely correlated, this move down would be that move up. Does this move up sweep Asia high? No. So there's a crack in correlation. Now it's very tiny. Normally you do get ones that are like that and like that, but it doesn't matter. So the SMT I'd be looking at is from Asia high in DXY to that exact point. Now if you do a split screen like this, I haven't paid for premium. Look, as you can see, I've literally just got 2 tabs, put them side by side because I like to try and look for SMTs and DXY at all times. So maybe when I'm not looking for trades and I'm just observing price, I have DXY on my other monitor, full screened, EU full screened, but for this example it's easier to show side by side. So SMT with Asia high to where we are. Now if you put your mouse on the exact one, it shows you the same on the other chart. So if I put it here, shows you the exact line. So you can see, right, this candle took Asia low. Did the candle on our right that's being highlighted at the same time take Asia high? No, it didn't. That's our SMT. So we can now mark, I keep forgetting I'm on the wrong tab. We can now mark that. Like I said, it's quite small, but it still counts. Crack and correlation. SMT there. Now, as you know, we push up, we change the state of delivery, put our limits on here. Stops can be below here or below the zone. Easy target, Asia high, 2.59R. Or if you want to save for stop loss, put it below the wick. However, trust your zones. It's only body to body, so this body to that body is our zone. Comes past it, probably going to get stopped out, so what's the point? So yeah, that would have been model 2, which is what I like to use. Technically it's model 1 and model 2 because there's SMT, but the entry was with a change of state of delivery. If you would like to use the SMT entry, which I believe this candle takes Asia low, the one on the right doesn't, so you could enter straight away, and you'd probably, I don't know, I think you enter on the next wick, on the next candle, stops at the wick, same target, gets smashed out of the park. I believe that's how you get the good entries. I doubt you'd enter straight away. I think you'd enter on the next candle open. Stops at the, yeah, because this price could run lower. Then you'd want to enter on the next wick and then stops at the wick. So that's the model 1 entry of Turtle Soup SMT. Model 2 is Turtle Soup changes state of delivery entry, which would be from here. And I've kind of just mixed both, to be honest. Just mixed both to show you both entries. But no, very high confluence trade. Very easy to see when you know what you're looking for. It's pretty much a 10-minute video, so I hope you did learn something, because I think this video is quite very interesting, to be honest. As I give you a bit of time to try and work out what we can be looking at. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you guys are enjoying my journey. Hopefully it's helping you guys, or it's motivating you guys to keep working, because trust me, you'll make it. The only way you won't make it is if you quit. And I have not made it yet, but I'm seeing a lot of progress which will lead me to making it. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace.